All right, so I don't know if this is anything, right? Because I know there's always a lot of news floating around, but I only seen about 10 seconds of this video, and then I wanted to pull up a article from CNN, to again be unbiased to see what's going on here with there's Biden, like an impeachment, possibly. So let's see what Fox News says, and then let's jump over to CNN. All right.
A Fox News alert, a brand new House GOP impeachment report finding that Joe Biden committed impeachable offenses that financially helped his family but hurt the country.
Offenses.
The report states, quote, in certain circumstances, the president may be impeached for the actions of subordinate officials. The totality of the corrupt conduct uncovered by the committees is egregious. President Joe Biden conspired to commit influence peddling and grift. In doing so, he abused his office and by lying repeatedly about his abuse of office has defrauded the United States to enrich his family.
Pam Bondi is a former Florida attorney general and a Trump campaign surrogate.
Tell me your thoughts below. If you believe this or if you got more information on this. Like I said, I'm kind of learning about this for the first time, seeing what's going on.
And she joins us now. Pam, good morning to you. So this report is coming out on the same day that Joe Biden is going to be passing the baton on over to Kamala Harris with a speech that he's giving tonight. But what do you think about the content in this report and where things go from here?
You know, Carly, much of it is shocking, but some is not surprising. You know, Fox has done great reporting on this over the years, and it's really frightening for the American people because what this report says is while Joe Biden was vice president, his family, they were living a very lavish lifestyle, we all know, and they took $27 million from foreign individuals and foreign entities, 27 million. And then they said 8.5 million were in loans.
Oh, hold on. Let me do this. This was the Biden family said. $27 million. So this is way back when he was vice president. So this is not what they're doing now. Okay, let's see what's going on.
$7 million from foreign individuals and foreign entities, 27 million. And then they said 8.5 million were in loans, yet there's no documentation of these loans, and none of the loans, of course, were ever repaid. So it dealt with countries like Ukraine, we all know, Romania, Kazakhstan, Russia, China. You know, it's very frightening for national security.
Oh, let's stop it. Let's stop it right here. Let's take a deeper look at this. So this is alleged, right? So money allegedly received by Biden family from foreign entities, which we know that these politicians are corrupt because how do they get so rich and have like he's got like a beach house and all this stuff. But $8 million from China, possibly 6.5 from Ukraine. 3.5 from Russia, and what's that over there? Romania. Wow. Okay. All right.
We also know that he took documents home while he was vice president, very sensitive classified documents that he had no.
Oh, you mean like the one that they wanted to try to get Donald Trump accused of or whatever? Like the same thing that he did, the same thing. They were like, oh, Donald Trump has classified documents. He needs to be put under the jail. You talking about the same thing he did?
No legal right as vice president to do. So it's very troubling. And, it's extremely dangerous for our national security and the American people.
Yeah, you just wonder where it goes from here because Republicans do not want to give Kamala the power of incumbency if they were able to ultimately impeach Joe Biden and get him out between now and January, which does not look like timing-wise it could happen. No. Timing-wise happening this week, we got a DNC convention. It's happening beginning in a few hours. Chicago preparing to host, but this after 23 people are shot, 5 fatally over the weekend. Pam, the Chicago mayor is going.
So I know. Okay. Wow. And let me be unbiased. So I see where they're going to go with this, with the DNC being held in Chicago. They're going to bring up all the issues in Chicago to see if the Democrats are going to acknowledge it, which there's a lot of migrants in Chicago as well, which I doubt that they're going to address anything. I mean, but I know that's Fox News' kind of like pivot spot. It's like, hey, here are the real issues in America. But let me get to the rest of this and then talk about this impeached Joe Biden.
To address the convention literally in a matter of hours. This is his city. His policies are on full display.
Hold on, that's another video. All right, so let's go over here to this right here. All right, let's go over here. And let me just see what CNN had to say about it. So let me get in a little bit. The trio Republican-led committees leading to impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden on Monday released a report arguing that the president has engaged in impeachable conduct without making a formal recommendation for the House of Representatives to move forward with the impeachment. All right, let's go through this. 291-page report recycles previous unsupported claims to argue that Biden knowingly participated in conspiring to leverage his office while as vice president and beyond financially benefits his family and leaves it up to the House of Representatives to evaluate. Okay, so these are just, it's an inquiry, so it's nothing. So far what I'm getting is that they're I don't want to say grasping at straws, but looks like they're trying to put something on Joe Biden, but it doesn't really look like it's concrete yet. But let me go further. So Republicans unveiled the report on the day of the Democratic National Convention, which may be a good plan. No, I'll tell you that. Begins in Chicago hours before Biden is expected to address the event in a keynote speech. In a statement Monday, White House spokeswoman Sharon Yang slammed congressional Republicans for their failed impeachment endeavor. All right, let's read a little bit more and then I'll react to this. The report also comes as a precarious moment. House Republicans, since Republicans launched their impeachment inquiry into Biden 11 months ago. I do remember hearing that. They have failed to convince their narrow majority to move forward with the articles of impeachment, with Biden no longer seeking re-election and attention on Capitol Hill shifting to 2024 political election to GOP. All right. Sorry, y'all. Again, I'm just learning about this for the first time. So I guess what I'll do is I'll give you my thoughts on this. It's my early thoughts. I don't know. You know, it seems like, I remember this impeachment inquiry on Biden. Less than a year ago, so 11 months ago, and it didn't go anywhere. So I don't really know if there's any concrete evidence that they can show now that's like, hey, we can stick it to them. I do think that it's a good strategy, though, to, kind of try to find a way to disrupt this Democratic National Convention, because the Democrats are already kind of like, they already got a lot going on in their party, right? With throwing Joe Biden under the bus and electing Kamala Harris. There's a lot of uncertainty with Joe Biden, and he's not happy. So they kind of throw a little wrench, in the plan, which could spiral the party or, bring attention towards this. So I think it's a good idea as far as like a art of war type of chess move. I don't know if it goes anywhere, though. I think that they're going to protect, Joe Biden, even if he was doing things that were egregious, is what they're saying, which I think a lot of these politicians are into this money mess, right? Where they're doing deals with people they're not supposed to. I wouldn't be surprised if the Biden family was taking money from, foreign countries. I heard about the Ukraine thing a while ago. I seen the text messages they showed with Hunter Biden calling him, hey, you need the money for the big guy and things like that. I just don't know if it'll go anywhere. And I could be totally wrong. But, from a political move, I guess it's good to just, again, mess up their whole agenda by saying, hey, will you guys address it? And if they address it, then, I guess at least becomes a problem. But I don't know if it goes anywhere, guys. But what are your thoughts about it? I want to hear what you guys got to say. First time hearing it. May be news in the future. May not be. Just came across my radar. I wanted to talk about it. Let me get out of here. And like I say, after every video, this is chess, not checkers. I'm going to see y'all at work.
It's going to be a cold summer.